What is going on, everybody? We are, I believe, live right now. We should be live. Yeah, here we go. We are live. Should be live. What's up, Simon? How we doing? I'm just gonna be tweeting all this out, making sure people know we are live. Yo, what's up, Caleb? What's up, Tyler? Just currently tweeting this out and stuff, just putting it out there. Yo, what's up, Ant? What's up, Fredo? What's up, Chris? What's up, Gur? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Sir Bozo? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Yo, what's up, everybody in the chat? What's up, Officer? What's up, Fredo? I'm just gonna put this out real quick. Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, guys, we are about an hour away till finding out where Wemby is. Okay, we are good. We are good. What's up, everybody? Okay, let me get my ducks in a row. I'm like all over the place right now. I will have it up on the screen when it goes live. It's gonna be in a very small box. You might hear an echo for a brief second. Sorry about that. All right, it's crazy because nobody knows where Wemby's going, which is pretty sick. Can I make a poll? Someone just said make a poll. I don't know if you could do polls in YouTube. That'd be you can engage. Let's go. Start a poll. Let's see how many options I could do. I could do 4. Where is... I don't even know if I want to do this. Because you can go to one of 10 teams, man. One of 10 teams. So, on the screen, I do have the lottery odds, courtesy of Tankathon. This is where you can do, like, all your favorite mock draft simulations and stuff like that. So, we're going to spin this a couple times. Obviously, we have no idea where where Wemby's going, who's getting the number 1 pick, as I can't minimize that. Nice. But yeah, here we are. Here we are. Thank you, everyone that's come out. The lottery doesn't start till 8, and honestly, the picks won't be like revealed till like 8:20. The final pick won't be made till like 8:27 because they do a whole show. It sucks every time. And yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this live. I thought I was gonna just do a YouTube video from it, but a lot of people were asking me and saying, Matt, like, are you live streaming? I was like, I'll live stream an hour. Why not? Like, we're starting here at 7:30 Eastern time. We're gonna go till 8:30. And yeah, we're going to stream during the lottery. If we simulate here on Tankathon, let's see. Houston. Oh, okay. I'll rank the teams that I would like to see Wemby go to. Houston is definitely not up there. I would like to see... Houston, Detroit. Like, I don't know. They tanked this year. Do I want to see them rewarded? I don't know. Dallas goes up to 4. I would hate that. I want them to drop as a Knicks fan. Yo, what's up, Hoodie Gray? Thank you for the $5 dono. If so, what do you use? Good luck. Hopefully, Masfaldo 11. Yeah, I use an Elgato, basically. I think 60 frames per second one, or the 60S, or one of the newer ones. It's like a rounder shape, not a square, like an OG one. But yeah, thank you for the $5 dono, Hoodie Gray. Yeah, I recommend that, and then I use kind of OBS Studio to record right now. But yeah, like, I don't know if I want to see Houston. Like, a team that I would love to see win the lottery, San Antonio. I think it would be super cool. You got Pop with the win, like, staying there. You got the lineage of Tim Duncan and David Robinson. They don't really have somebody true that they're building around. Like, they have some nice complementary pieces. Jeremy Shohan, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell. But yeah, Wemby would be that guy, which would be sick. Ben Sadiq with the $5 super chat, man. Thank you. Or £5 super chat. Hopefully OKC can slide into the top 10. Hope you're doing well. Same to you, man. OKC would be cool. But OKC played the season right. They tried. They made the play-in tournament. We should knock on them for that. And that's why I'd be okay with OKC getting in the top 4. But in reality, I mean, like, I'm excited to see Chet. But Chet and Wemby would just be insane if that were to happen. What's up, Nathan? Hornets. Now, I don't think the Hornets should be rewarded because their GM and their front office and their kind of roster construction has been built up pretty poorly. Now, they couldn't control the Miles Bridges scenario. They've just been whiffing on picks left and right. But Mark Williams looks good, which is nice. But yeah, he would save their franchise. He would make them so much more enjoyable to watch. So many more people would like just watch their games, go to their games, and it really, like, we'd look at that Hornets kind of franchising their future completely differently. Toronto, I don't know if I want to see him go to Toronto, honestly. I don't know. I think San Antonio, I'm a sucker for Utah if Utah got insanely lucky just because we could see Lowry Markkanen at the 3, Wemby at the 4, Kessler at the 5, because I think there's a good chance Wemby is a power forward, or at least on the offensive end. Orlando, because you'd have Franz, Paolo, Wemby. Indiana would be cool as well because you'd have Benedict Mathurin. You'd have Tyrese Halliburton running the show with Wembanyama, which would be sick. Jamie, thank you for the $5 donation. If the Mavs get Wemby, does that make them a contender within the next 2 to 3 years? Jamie, if they get Wemby, they're a contender next year, 100%. And I'm sure like they would probably try to bring back Kyrie Irving, and you're getting that rim protector, that pick and roll kind of partner with Luka that they desperately need. We got over 700 people in here already. Thank you everybody that's come out. I really appreciate it. We got about an hour till we're gonna know where Wemby is, but it's crazy because if you guys oh, what's up, Johnny? I mean, I'll give you the mod. I didn't know you were in here. I'll definitely give you a mod, of course. I don't really have mods on the channel because I don't really stream too much. But yeah, like one of your guys' team, like if your team's in the lottery, like your like NBA lives are gonna change forever for this guy. Nikki, thank you for the $5 Canadian donut, $5.50. Your video is always a pleasure to watch. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Nikki, gotcha. Thoughts on Wemby to the Spurs? Like I said, love that. Absolutely would love that. We got over 870 people in here. If you guys could drop a like on this, I would really appreciate it. Just exit out, maybe just drop a like on the stream, and then subscribe if you're not already. We're so close to 100K on this channel. I'm just trying to grow it a little bit more, and it would be really cool. I have not seen Scoot Henderson's lottery outfit. Let's see. I'll try to pull it up. We can scroll on Twitter and then watch me just get some random stuff. But yeah, you're gonna get a lot of boring baseball tweets. Let's see. Has the NBA done anything with have they tweeted out anything about the lottery yet? I am not gonna be on Twitter during it. Oh, this is Scoot's outfit. Okay. Dressed to impress. Okay. It's an interesting suit. He looks like somebody out of a video game, honestly. But yeah, I won't be looking at the chat until the commercial break after the first 10 picks. And I won't be looking at Twitter because I'm not getting this stuff spoiled for me. I'm not. What if Wemby becomes Jonas Valanciunas? Hey, that is a possibility. He could have injuries. His shot might not fall. If we look up his just his counting stats or his box score stats from the Metropolitan 92, whatever they are, the 92s. The 90, I don't know, it's a weird name out there, but yeah, he averaged 21 points. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Let me just move this over real quick. So this is Wemby's stats from this past season, where he averaged 21 points, 10.5 rebounds. He's 19 years old? Yeah, he's turned 19 3 months ago. 2.5 assists. He did shoot 28% from 3. Now a lot of these bad shot selection, we'll see about that, how that's gonna go to the next level. I'm sure he'll be fine. I mean, he's just having fun out there, man. He knew he was gonna be the number 1 pick. He's kind of dominating out there as a 19-year-old. Jesus Christ. With the funny dodo, Al Horford and 16 seconds for Wemby. Who says no? I think Boston. Now, I wonder if the step-in rule was thrown out of the window and you can give up as many first-round picks as you wanted to give or in a row, and there was no rule against it. How many first-round picks would it take to get Wemby? How many? Would it seem to say yes to 8 future first-round picks in a row? I feel like they would have to. If your stream's not working, maybe just refresh. Hey, thanks, Matt K. Love from London. I appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Alex? Let's go Steelers, man. Favorite to go to is Scoot Henderson to most teams. Now, if a team like Detroit gets the 2nd overall pick in the lottery, or a Portland and they stay there, it's probably going to be maybe Brandon Miller, the small forward or the wing out of Alabama, just because of a positional kind of scheme. Because if you have a Damian Lillard, or in Detroit you have Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey, maybe they're not going to go with another point guard, which is Scoot Henderson. But Scoot is my number 2 player in this class. And I think we're overthinking it. I mean, there always wants to be some parity. We saw it, we see it in the NFL. We see it in every kind of draft on who's going to end up being the people get closer to the draft and then hot takes come and it's all right, let's just stick to what we know. 5 to 7 first round picks it would take to get Wemby. Yeah, probably. But yeah, we're gonna have it right there. You saw it in the corner. That's where we're gonna have it up. I don't know. I don't want to have it up super long because I don't know how ESPN is with that stuff. I don't want it to get flagged or anything. Where do I think Anthony Black falls? I think he's going to go in the top 10 because he's athletic. He's got good defensive potential. He's not super high on my board, though. I like Cason Wallace more as of now. I like Kobe Buffkin. I think Jalen Hood-Schifino over him. I like Amen Thompson over him. So he's like already my 5th guard in this class. And then we're getting into the other players that I have above him. Wemby, Cam Whitmore, Jarris Walker, Taylor Hendricks, Brandon Miller. And I mentioned Scoot as well. Would the Knicks trade Randall for a pick this year? No. Because, like, if you look at it for the Knicks' point of view, like, they're trading somebody that was just an All-NBA third-team guy who won them plenty of regular season games. Like, that's just tough to give up for a pick. Unfortunately, this isn't 2K, even though we'd rather it be. Hey, what's up, Sylvester? Black is going to 7-10 range. Yeah, I think Anthony Black, because of his defensive potential, and you can plug and play him, and how like important those type of players are. Like, look at Dyson Daniels drafted last year. I think Anthony Black's going to get compared to him a lot in this pre-draft process. Nick Smith, I think Nick Smith's going to fall out of the top 10. I think he's going to go between 12 and 17, like as of today, like in kind of that late lottery, early non-lottery. Is there any late first, early second guys that you think can be hidden gems like Jordan Poole or Jalen Brunson? Well, my guy before the tournament was always Jordan Hawkins. I love Jordan Hawkins, and we could just kind of Tankathon. They also have like a mock draft thing here. We'll just kind of throw these up because I could just shout out some prospects. I'm not as high on G.G. Jackson. I like Colby Jones out of Xavier. Maxwell Moose out of Pepperdine. This guy is efficient as hell when he gets to the inside of the paint. City Sissoko. Like, there's a lot of raw prospects. Like, City is going to take some time. Leonard Miller, who he has like 19. It's going to take some time. I'm trying to think like somebody like a Jalen Brunson type. It was going to be Kobe Buffkin, man, but he's like had so much hype as of late. He's 24th in this, but I feel like he's going to go in the top 15. Jaquavion Smith, maybe, out of NC State. He was going to go in the draft last year. Noah Conley I like a lot out of Alabama, but more as like a role player in this league, not as a just kind of a star. Brandon Miller's a beast. Yeah, he's going to go top 5. What do I think about the Pistons? I don't know if I want to see Wemby go there. I mean, it would be sick, like their young core, but they won the lottery in 2021. I would like to see somebody new, but then that's hypocritical of me because they said I would be cool with Orlando and they won it last year. Hey, what's up, Adam from Sweden? Would I be happy if the Spurs got him? Yes. Ryan Rupert, like him a lot. He's going to go, I think, in the lottery. Thoughts on Jarris Walker? He seems like the Draymond Green in this class. Not as good of a defender. I don't even think at his peak. Definitely a way more skilled offensive player. He's going to have a post game. He's going to have a consistent jump shot. I like Jarris Walker. He's in my man, it's tough. Because like right now I got Wemby 1. I'll give a little sneak peek at my big board, but it's so interchangeable. I don't even have any like concrete evidence here. I'm still trying to watch as much film as I can or like highlights and stuff just to have a based on this. But we got Wemby 1. I have Scoot 2. I have Brandon Miller 3. It's been like that since basically January. I haven't changed it. I had Brandon Miller probably at 3 before some people did, before he went on that streak before the March Madness. 4 has been between 4 guys, man. I'm going back and forth. I'm leaning towards Cam Whitmore out of Villanova as my 4th ranked player, but also getting love is Amen Thompson, is Jarris Walker. I would say that's probably one of those 3 that can go there at 4. I do love Taylor Hendricks out of UCF, but he's probably closer to 10 than he is to like 3. Amani Bates, I think, is going to go in the first round for sure. No, I lied. I meant to say he's going to go in the second round for sure. Don't quote me on that. I apologize. Somebody said, Knicks made a trade, going on Twitter. Chris Haynes says Doc Rivers is still a desire to coach in the NBA. We got almost 2,000 people in here. Thank you, guys. If you could drop a like on this stream, I'd really appreciate it. Takes 2 seconds. And if you could subscribe, man, I would really appreciate that as well. We are about 18 minutes away till this starts. And then probably, we're not going to know the top 4 till like 8:25. Amani's 34, 30 to 40. Yeah, I could see that. I'm good, JT, man. How are you? Well, OKC tried to trade up. Hell, they have all the picks to do so. Now, if whoever gets number 1 isn't trading the pick. Now, what could be interesting? Let's do another sim. Okay. Wemby goes to the Hornets in this sim. But I'm trying to think, like, say Portland, right, goes up to number 2. And you could have Scoot Henderson or you could have Brandon Miller. Would they trade that pick? Because they could get a really good return. What if the Clippers call? Be like, we would give you Paul George for 2. Would they do that? Give somebody around Dame? I don't know. If they get number 2, would they call it Philly? Is Embiid on the block? Then they get hung up on. Hornets jump, yeah. This was a pretty boring sim. Like, no spots changed in this one. Okay, yeah. Jazz goes up to 2, gets their franchise point guard. Now, that would be sick. We've got over 2,000 people in here. Thank you guys that have all come out. I think, wait, no. Why am I saying 2,000? That's concurrent. I'm dumb. Sorry for that. We are at 800. I'm sorry. That's concurrent views. We're at 746. Thank you guys, though. I was like, wait, 2,000? When does Philly blow it up yet? I don't know. So they already fired Doc Rivers. I don't think so because I feel like they're going to get like a Nick Nurse. It's all depending on what James Harden does, I would say. If James Harden leaves and they get nothing in return for him, it's an interesting idea, you know. Could Sasser be picked in the late first? Yeah, Marcus Sasser, point guard out of Houston for sure. Eddie Cabrera, thank you for the $2 dono, man. As an OKC fan, I hope we get snag Grady Dick. If you guys don't know Grady Dick, he is a sharpshooter out of Kansas. Good athlete as well. Pretty good athlete. He's going to probably go, he can go in the top 10. Like, you guys can see these, right? Okay, yeah. Like, we know about Wemby. We know about Scoot. We know about Brandon Miller. Asor Thompson and Men Thompson. Thompson twins are in the Overtime Elite League. It's very new onto the scene. Both of them have their shooting issues. Amen Thompson is ranked higher. He's more of a combo guard. And Asor Thompson's more of like a wing prototype. Jarris Walker mentioned him before. He's a power forward that could shoot threes, or you hope he can at the next level. He showed a little bit of flashing there out of Houston. Cam Whitmore, 3-level scorer out of Nova. The only thing I'm worried about Cam Whitmore is his kind of speed with the ball in his hands and his first step. I don't think it's too quick. So that's I'm a little kind of concerned about that, but he's still 18 years old. Anthony Black, mentioned him before, great defensive potential for a guard. Taylor Hendricks, this guy can play defense at a great level and shoot the ball at a great level. 6'9", great size. He's going to go high because of his kind of positional versatility there as a stretch forward. Grady Dick, good athlete, good three-point shooter. Cason Wallace, one of the best defenders in this draft. Keontae George, super raw of a prospect coming out of Baylor, very inconsistent. I'm not as high on him as a lot of people are. People have him in their top 10 or their lottery. I don't think I would spend a lottery pick on him right now. Or it depends like on where you are as a franchise. Jordan Hawkins, we saw how great he was in the tournament. He's a leader. He can play defense. He can knock down a big shot. He's clutch. He's a smart guy. The only thing is, he doesn't have a high ceiling as some of the guys in front of him, which is fine. I would take him in the lottery. Nick Smith, wild card, was supposed to be a top 5 pick going in the year, was injured most of the season for the Razorbacks, played horribly in the tournament, but the potential is there. Similar to like Darius Garland from a few years ago, but different styles of play, but similar scenario. Bryce Sensabaugh, good scoring freshman. I like Bryce, but I think he's in a weird size. Is he a 2? Is he a 3? Like, he's 6'6", 230. Wemby is 7'5", 220. He's pretty jacked, Sensabaugh. Jed Howard, weird season towards the end, kind of got passive, was kind of worked out of that Michigan offense. But I still like Jed. I would definitely spend a top 20 pick on him. Dariq Whitehead, injured at Duke, didn't show a lot of offensive flashes, but he, like Nick Smith, was a top prospect going into the year. Very similar to like a Jaden Hardy last year. Jaden Hardy's supposed to go in the top 5, goes in the second round. Similar for Dariq Whitehead right now. Jalen Chifino came on the scene second half of the collegiate season for Indiana. Like him a lot. Good defender. Good point guard. A little bit on the older side for a freshman, but I wouldn't take. I don't know. I was for sure gonna like say I would take him in the lottery, but kind of going off it. Leonard Miller, high potential guy out of the G League, physical guy, can play up and down the floor. Ryan Rupert, still watching a little bit more film on him, but he definitely has high defensive potential. It's just kind of tough to get like this New Zealand film. Derek Lively, great shot blocker out of Duke, prototypical center. Chris Murray, similar to Keegan Murray, good stretch four, can shoot the ball, also pretty athletic as well. And then Kobe Buffkin has been getting so much hype as of late. Love him as a point guard. And then G.G. Jackson, people like as well. He's the youngest player, I believe, in this draft. 18.4. What is Ryan Rupert at? 18.9. Yeah, he's probably going to be the youngest player, at least that's going to be taken in the first round. But, yeah, he has high potential, but a very low floor. We got over 900 people in here. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. We are about 13 minutes away till the draft starts. Lottery starts, not the draft. Let me get a hold of myself. What do you think, Bobby Klintman? To be honest, Adam, I never really had him on my radar until that Kevin O'Connor tweet yesterday. He didn't average a lot out of Wake Forest. Watched like a little bit on him when that tweet happened, and you can definitely see the potential, but he's been talked about going in the top 14. Some agent definitely had like Kevin O'Connor in his ear and like knew something, because there is nothing that came out of him like this whole season that was going to be a top 20 pick. The best fit for Scoot, I'd like to see him in Houston, but I don't know but you give him Jabari Smith and Şengün, and Ime Udoka, that's a good start. San Antonio, obviously under Pop. Orlando, but he'd be playing behind Markelle Fultz. Washington would be cool as well. But I think it would be Houston. Thoughts on Temple basketball? Hopefully on the way up this year. Aaron McKee did not work out, but they got a coach from Penn State. But they've lost like all their top end talent to the transfer portal. Harry Barnes, thank you for the £2 dono. Do you think Tosan? I'm not sure who that is, man. I'm not sure who that is. So, is he even listed in here? No. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'll definitely look him up. Scoot to the Raptors. Yeah, a lot of these teams would be good fit to the Raptors. We'll see who gets up, man. Does he have the percentages? No, he doesn't. Scoot to Utah would bang. Yeah, that would be also a sick fit. True. Am I still at Temple? No, I graduated with my master's last May, so I've been working full time since July. Am I engaged? No. Is that one of my friends saying that? Princeton power forward, gotcha. I'll definitely look him up though. I'm gonna write his name down. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'll just be answering your guys' kind of chat comments till this starts. NBA tweet out anything new? Anybody's fit? Who's there? Is it just Scoot, Miller, and Wemby? I feel like it's the top 3 guys every year. They've been tweeting this Larry O'Brien stuff. It's been super weird. Where's Temple out of? Philadelphia. Kobe Buffkin, top 15. Yes. What am I working in? I work for, or I work in finance, basically. I'm in a finance rotational program for Chase right now. Like JP Morgan Chase. Do you think anyone will make a trade for number 1? I mean, teams will call, but they're getting hung up on right away unless they're giving up Luka Doncic or Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chet and Wemby next year, rookie of the year, that'd be sick, especially if they would be on the same team. Oh my God. OKC, I think, is one of the teams that would blow up Twitter if they ended up getting the number 1 pick. Dallas, I think, would actually cause Twitter to melt down if they ended up jumping up to number 1. Pelicans as well, because you'd have Zion and Wemby. We'd never hear the end of that. Jamie, thank you for the $10 dono, man. I appreciate it. Let's say in a hypothetical, Dallas gets the 3rd pick and the Magic gets 6 and 11. Would it be worth to trade down and get 2 picks and a player like Isaac sending THC to match money? I think so. Yes. For Dallas, you need as many defensive guys as you can get. If you can get Cason Wallace at 11 and like Cam Whitmore or Jarris Walker or Taylor Hendricks or Anthony Black at 6, 100% you add in Isaac, you bring back Kyrie for sure. I don't think like Brandon Miller is make or break for you, and I would hate Scoot Henderson in Dallas. What's up, Jake? I think Kai might hop in here. I don't know. Told him he could. My roommate's a Sixers fan. He might hop on later on as the lottery starts, man. He's down bad after the Game 7. Is the draft lottery rigged? No, because the Knicks didn't get it in 2019. We should have Zion, even though maybe it worked out for them. Raptors top 4. Hey, they got that in 2021 with Scotty Barnes. I don't know if it's happening again. Part of finance? It's kind of like... I don't know, because it's like a rotational program. I'm trying to like give... it's like on their consumer banking side, and I'm doing like profit and loss right now for my rotation. Did it already start? No, it starts in 9 minutes. 9 minutes? Okay, I'm going to have to definitely fix this. Or we should be good. Yeah, like you'll be able to see it on mine. I actually don't know if this is going to play. Or they're showing this. Okay. No, it will play. Yeah, so we're going to get that. Next NBA arena you want to go to? I feel like Sacramento after this season. I feel like Sacramento. Yeah, we got over 1,000 people in here. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not already. We're so close to 100K on this channel. We're getting there. Conference finals predictions. I'm going Nuggets over Lakers in 6, and I'm going Celtics over Heat in 5. No, 7, 6. And then I would say Nuggets win it all. Shout out to Jokic. Hey, thank you, Levi. Hey, congrats on graduating from Georgia. Underwriter, nice insurance, man. Where do I think is Chris Murray's going to go to? I hope a team that is going to compete in the playoffs next year. That's why I was like, I loved Corey Kispert coming out of Gonzaga, but I was so upset when he went to Washington because I was like, I need to see this guy playing big playoff minutes. Hey, Liam, thank you for the £2 dono. What happened to Imani Bates this year? He fell off. Yeah, so can I look at Imani Bates' stats here in Basketball Reference? No, it's only international. I have to go on college Basketball Reference. But yeah, he went to Memphis, did not work out with Penny Hardaway, the coach, and then and he ended up transferring to Western Michigan, or no, Central Michigan this year. And his numbers were kind of all over the place, but he played better down the stretch. Like he finished with 19 points. You can see like 19 points, about 6 rebounds. It was okay actually from 3. Like the shot is there. He's gonna get drafted, I think. Like he'll be a second round pick. I don't know about a first though, for being honest. One more lottery sim? We might do a couple more. Wemby to the Pistons. Man, they have so many bigs. Who should the Hawks take? I mean, if they can get Taylor Hendricks, I'd love that, but it's probably not going to happen. I would say, I don't know. Who would I like the Hawks to take? Ryan Repair, but that might take a minute. Leonard Miller would be cool. Chris Murray, maybe, but they need a little bit more help on the defensive side of the ball. Hey, Malib, thank you for the $2 donation. So the Magic have 2 top 14 picks. I'm confused. Yes, so this pick they have at 11. So pick at 7 is from where they finished the season. Pick 11 is what they got from the Chicago Bulls back in the 2021 trade deadline from the Nikola Vucevic trade. They got the Bulls first round pick in 2021, that ended up being Franz Wagner, and they get this pick this year from the Bulls. But if this pick jumps from 11 into the top 4, it goes to Chicago. Am I allowed to show you the draft on the stream? I'm going to try it. We'll see. I'm hoping I don't get like flagged or anything. Hey, thank you, Lucas from Germany. What's up, man? Thoughts on Marcus Carr? What, Texas? I actually don't know much about him in this draft. I don't think he's going to get drafted. Dylan Mitchell, though, has been apparently kind of showing out at the combine, even though I don't like Dylan Mitchell as a prospect. Could Trae Young get traded for number 1 now? I don't even know if Anthony Edwards could get traded for number 1, which is as crazy as this is. I saw somebody saying they wouldn't trade number 1 for Shea, and I'm like, all right, I think I would. Where do I think Dylan Brooks is going? Houston. Somewhere like that. Clippers. Tristan Vukovic thoughts? I don't think he's going to go in the first round. I think mid-second. I think he's had a solid combine as well from what I've been kind of reading up on him. But super raw as a prospect still. But I think he's definitely worth a second-round pick for sure from what I've seen. Guangdong Tigers. Beal Koulibaly. I know I'm butchering his name. I'm so bad at his name. I haven't watched so much film, a lot of film on him yet because I'm always focused on Wemby. But when I'm watching Wemby, he's kind of like hard to not notice. But yeah, I got to watch more into him. But I think he could go in the top 20. He might even have a high grade on me from what I've been hearing about him. And we got over 1,100 people in here. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. We are 5 minutes away from this lottery starting. Wemby's fit with the Hornets. I like it. I like Wemby and Mark Williams in that front court with LaMelo at the 1. I would watch them on Week Pass with that for sure. Hami Jaquez could be a great NBA role player. I could see that as a nice score. What do you think the Cavs should do this offseason? They need another wing. 3D wing, but they're not that easy to find. Harrison Ingram transferred to UNC. I did not know that. Was he at Stanford? Right? I forgot about him. Marcus Novell, man. I think he's going to... I don't know. Because of his size and his age, he might not get drafted. But he's like... I don't know. I would use a second on him, but if you can get him on like a 3-year undrafted deal, I'd probably do that. Am I an Amari Bailey fan? I'm not as high on Amari Bailey. Like, I would not take him in the first round. I guess I would take him in the second, man. It's crazy. Like, UCLA players, like Peyton Watson went 30th last year at UCLA. I was like, I don't think I would take him in the draft, and he went 30th. He went in the first round, which I was shocked about. Would I like a LaMelo and Scoot backcourt? No. I would probably take Brandon Miller over Scoot if I were Charlotte. Which is crazy to say. Am I higher on Taylor Hendricks? Yes, but I would say I'm as high, like, I'm not that much higher on him than, like, the general consensus. Ranger, thank you for the $2 dono. Yeah, Marcus Novell, will he get drafted? I don't know if he's going to get drafted. I don't think so, sadly. Bates to Cleveland? Maybe. I feel like some teams, especially they don't have a first. Hey, Central Powers, I just mentioned him. I gotta watch more about him, but I from what I've seen, I like on the surface about Koulibaly. Bailey. I'm so bad at pronouncing his name. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. Hot take: the Rockets fall to 6. That'd be nuts. We got 3 minutes. Where do you want to see Jalen Hood-Schifino go? That's a good question. I would like Utah with their Minnesota pick. Lakers would be cool. Miami would be cool, especially if they lose Gabe Vincent. Washington, like if they were at 8, I think that would be a little bit high. I think Utah at 9, that's a little bit high as well. Pelicans at 14, probably the highest I would maybe go with Schifino at the moment. Yeah, no, I was just answering your mention about Colby. I'm sorry. Where does Zach Edey go? Did he stay? Or is he in the draft? I don't even know. He's not. I don't think he would get drafted if he's in the draft. Hey, thank you, Royal Music. Yeah, dude, this is going to be like my 4th draft live stream in a row. Kind of crazy. Jeez. What do you think about Tracy Jackson Davis? I would probably take him in the late first. I think he's super talented. Would I take him if it was my only first round pick? I don't know. But if I was a team like Utah with multiple firsts, or if I was like Charlotte that might have Denver's first, yeah, I guess that's from the Jalen Duren trade last year. Like, I would take him at 27. Or if I were the Pacers and I had 3 first round picks, I would take him late there. It sucks that Knicks aren't going to have a first round pick unless Orlando, aka Chicago, OKC, Toronto, or the Pelicans jump. Honestly, I think the Mavericks, if their pick stays at 10, they're going to trade it. Which I don't know if I would do. All right, we are about to start this. We are about to start. All right, we're watching some ad right now. But they're going to do like this whole like intro stuff. I might not even show it till like we get the picks announced. If Portland gets Wemby, do I think they trade it? No. I think they keep Wemby. I don't think no one's trading away Wemby. Unless you're getting offered Luka Doncic. Or Jason Tatum. I don't even know if they would trade one for Tatum, which is just crazy to say. Portland does need it, man. I would not be too upset if Portland got the number 1 pick. Pelicans take Derek Lively. I don't mind that, especially if Jackson Hayes is gone in the offseason. But they do have Larry Nance and Valanciunas. But I guess you could get younger there at the 5. All right, guys. Final predictions. Where do we think? Who's winning the lottery? Let me know in the chat. My final prediction. My final prediction is going to be the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers are my final prediction. I feel like they get rewarded, they get lucky here, and they get up to number 1. I believe this is on ESPN. Pacers are my pick. Mark it down now, screenshot it in the chat, and you can let me know on Twitter, and I will retweet it if you did predict it correctly. Raptors, that'd be crazy. Rockets, I'm seeing a lot of Magic, a lot of Hornets. I'm seeing some Pacers joining me. Spurs are the team I would like to see it happen. Spurs are my number 1 choice. As like a Knicks fan, a neutral fan in here, I would like to see the Spurs win the lottery. All right. ESPN's doing commercial. It's 8 o'clock. How are you starting off this show with a commercial? All right. Pelicans, dude. Pelicans jump from 14-1. It's going to be a scandal. It's going to be a scandal. McNally, who's your ideal pick for the Hornets? I mean, it depends, obviously, where they're selecting. Wemby, I would like Brandon Miller. I like Jarris Walker, Cam Whitmore. I mean, I would, if I'm going to say I'm going to like him at Thompson, then Scoot Henderson, but I'd prefer them not to take another guard. Can I show it? I am going to show it. It's going to be right here. The volume will be on it, too, in a little bit. I don't know if I should... See, like, there's nothing to show right now. They're just... Oh, there goes me. They're literally just showing a commercial. All right.
A Countdown is presented by LinkedIn. Find jobs, career advice, and community. Find your in.
For LeBron James, It's an even dozen conference finals appearance. This one is tonight.
They're just showing LeBron warm up. I don't really need to see that right now. You watching game 1? Of course, man. Of course. I'm going to be recording my rebuilds while watching it.
Wembanyama will next call home, and he's not the only one. Scoot Henderson getting set to find out. Brandon Miller getting set to find out where the ping pong balls will land them all. Jalen, how we feeling? Pistons right in that middle of that mix.
I feel great. We've had the number 1 overall pick 3 times, and one of them happened to be My biological father.
All right, we'll see what winds up happening. We'll be back right before we tip off Game 1, but it's time for the lottery in Chicago.
Who is Jalen Rose's biological father? Okay, 2 out. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Let's lower that. Let's lower that. Let's lower that. I am so sorry. Sorry for that being too loud. That's better? Hopefully that's better. I'm behind. Oh, I'm going to be behind. I'm streaming this on ESPNWatch.com. No way this is still loud. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Am I going to the draft? No. Let me mute this. Like, I went to the draft in 2018, had a blast, man. It was super cool. But now, like, that I live stream the draft, it's more important to be home, like, making content for it. Too low? Okay. All right, well, we'll make sure it's right. They're just literally showing Wemby highlights. Someone's franchise could change for the next 17 years, man. It's crazy. Like, you don't know how jealous I'm going to be of the fan base that gets the #1 pick. They're revealing it in 13 minutes. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. So this draft lottery is at the Combine in Chicago. Wemby's not there because they're in the playoffs over there in France. His dad is Jimmy Walker. Gotcha. Derrick Rose is his father.
Long Rush Street and beyond. And the shadows of Miracle Mile, 14 lottery teams and promising prospects. They pray.
So is that the Thompson twins right on the corners? Miller and Scoot in the middle. Gotcha.
Those hopes, they rest squarely on the shoulders of a potential heir. Victor Wembanyama, the consensus top pick, who in mere minutes will have his NBA home mapped out. And how often do you see a #1 pick playing in a game on the same day they will find out their fate in the NBA? As you can see,
I feel like Luka could have been playing in the same game. Oh my God, it's 2 in the morning.
there he is with his
That's crazy. It's 2 in the morning in France.
where he may be headed. Welcome to the 30.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm not making it. I can't make it full screen. That is risky as hell.
This is without question one of the most highly anticipated nights in draft lottery history. Hello, I'm Malika Andrews alongside our senior NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski, NBA analyst Monica McNutt, Richard Jefferson.
It's crazy Monica McNutt is on this. I feel like, I don't know if she started with the Knicks and MSG, but it's like crazy to see her on ESPN now. And like that's where like no, never mind. I was gonna say Mike Breen, but that was just wrong.
The players of this generation.
It's 2 a.m. where you guys are. Hey, shout out to you. I'm so behind. Hey, chill. All right, let me refresh this then. People are saying I'm behind like incredibly. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Well, you're going to be watching my live reaction here. I can't hook this up to my TV, nor do I have cable here, but we got 1,500 people in here. Thank you. All right, let me know how this is.
6'9", 7'1" wingspan. He can already
talking about Brandon Miller now.
Off the dribble, he's a catch and shoot guy. So look, he can play in a system. He could be featured in a system. He's got the elite athleticism, and he's able to really impact.
So they're not. When are they announcing this?
I know that
it got leaked. Yeah.
Watching that game in Las Vegas where Scoot and Victor Wembanyama went head-to-head, and then obviously Brandon Miller, clearly the SEC player.
It's 3 a.m. where you guys are crazy.
So Miller's name did surface in court testimony, right, in a case involving his former teammate and another man who were indicted for capital
They're bringing up the Brandon Miller stuff, kind of crime or whatever scandal that happened this year. I'm early now? No way.
How are teams factoring that in?
Malika, teams have already spent a lot of time and resources on that particular event and the background of Brandon Miller. And what I'm getting back from those organizations is not only do they not find anything that they would consider disqualifying to select Brandon Miller, they are finding all
right, so we have like 9 minutes till this reveal. So I'll just kind of answer questions until we get there. Like they're just going to be kind of giving us background on that, and it's just kind of not worth it. I'd rather just kind of answer your guys' questions. Brandon, stop. Ahead of your TV, hey, I'll take that. Usually I'm so behind on these. But yeah, like when the lottery starts, I'm just going to be watching that locked in. So like probably around the 8-minute mark is when I'll not look at the chat. Yeah, that refresh is going to help. Yeah, I got to refresh it when I watch it again. Are you going to do player comparisons? Yes. In my big board, maybe my mock draft. I guess I might as well because the big board will come out before the mock. I will do player comparisons for sure. Ideal coach for Philly. I honestly like Nick Nurse, man. I do. Nick Nurse. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get Chris Quinn from Miami. I don't know about Kevin Young from Phoenix. I mean, he might just be the next Phoenix coach. Nick's getting Embiid. Probably not. Do I need merch? I don't know if I would do merch. Maybe. When does it start? It says in 10 minutes. We'll see. We will see. If you guys can subscribe if you're not like already, I would really appreciate that. Or just drop a like on the video. We're over 350 likes. Thank you. What's up, Miguel from Portugal? Should the Mavs fire a kid? No. No. That roster was just poorly constructed. 1% chance the Raptors jump. What is Victor's rookie stat line going to be? I'll say like 16 points, 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds, and a block and a half while shooting like 33% from 3. Do I think Jalen Wilson's going to get drafted out of Kansas? He's just like another mid to late second, if so. No one could trade for the first pick. If any team could, it's probably OKC or I guess Utah now, but no one's trading the number 1 pick. Hey, thank you, Owen. I appreciate that. East, quick conference finals prediction. I said Nuggets in 6. I'll say Celtics in 6, and then Nuggets in 7 in the finals. So it's tough to predict the games. When does the lottery start? We got about 10 minutes, it looks like. Yeah, talking to the Thompson twins right now. We got 7 minutes, actually, until this does start. Favorite player in the NBA? It's Steph, Luka. I like Devin Booker, like watching Devin Booker a lot. I like Jalen Brunson. Call me crazy, but it's obviously because I'm a Knicks fan. That answers your question, Purple Otter. We got 1,500 people in here. We are about 7 minutes away from the lottery starting. The ESPN really has Brandon Miller ranked above Scoot Henderson. That's crazy. Pelicans are going to number 1 pick. Dude, oh my God. Zion and Wemby together, I couldn't take that. Who do I think the Bucks should hire as the next? Okay, I think the Bucks should hire Nick Nurse. But if not, I like Chris Quinn, man, from Miami. He's a top assistant. I don't think Monty Williams might not coach this year, and I don't think I would hire Budenholzer, and definitely wouldn't hire Doc Rivers. So it's pretty much Chris Quinn, assistant from Miami, or Nick Nurse, if we're being honest. Bro, they moved the Medans from Fort Wayne? No way. They moved the Pacers G League team. Man, the Magic do have a 9% chance. Blazers 10.5 is kind of sneaky. Blazers might get it. Okay, let's see. They're bringing everybody up right now.
The representatives of the 14 teams in the lottery, they are taking their seats, and when we come back,
we're going to commercial
for the lottery order of the 2023 NBA draft to be revealed. That's next. Don't go anywhere.
All right, it's coming up, guys. It's coming up. We got the lottery. Here we go. It's like the 3rd biggest day of the year. It's like, for like just kind of content creation, it's like the draft lottery 3, probably free agency 1, and then or 2, and then the draft is 1. Hey, thank you, Scholar, for the subscribe, man. For the subscription, thank you. NBA does love milk in the lottery. Oh yeah, this does not need to be 30 minutes, but they're gonna make it 30 minutes. Dude, I would be nervous if my team was in the lottery, man. I can't believe a team's about to get Wemby. Holy crap, they're about to like just go insane. The Hornets need him, yeah, to save their franchise. Bulls lottery masterclass, maybe. That would also kind of save their franchise. Didn't the Bulls win the lottery in the NHL too, or the Blackhawks? Excuse me, Chicago did. Damn, 110 in Nigeria, man. You're grinding for this. Houston doesn't get Wemby from an OKC fan. Okay, hey, OKC could get it. Doesn't it? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't want to see Wemby end up in Houston. Now, if Wemby ends up in Houston, they can't play Jabari Smith, Wemby, and Şengün at once. Does that mean Şengün gets traded? Or does that mean Jabari Smith gets traded? Brunson for 1? No team would do that. 5:30 a.m. in India. Did you just wake up or you haven't gone to bed yet? Mavs miracle. I'm hoping the Mavs drop a pick so the Knicks get it. Do you think the Kings should make any moves? Yeah, they definitely need to like add a defender in this offseason. I would move on from Harrison Barnes. Would you say your top 10 prospects in order? I don't have that figured out yet. I only have my top 3. It's Wemby 1, Scoot 2, Miller 3. And then there's 3 guys I consider at 4 in Amen Thompson, Jarris Walker, and Cam Whitmore. So that's basically 4, 5, and 6. And then you get into like the Grady Dicks of the world, the Kobe Buffkins, the Taylor Hendricks, the Asor Thompsons, and those great. I said Grady Dick. Who do I think would be a bust? I don't know about anybody yet. We really got to see where they get drafted and see like what environment. Pacers getting Wemby. That was my final prediction. We'll see. We got over 1,600 people in here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. If we get at 2,000, that'd be sick. Do another lottery sim. All right. Final lottery sim. This is it. This is it. Oh, my God. The Raptors jump up to 3 from 10. Hornets at 2. Rockets at 1. The Pistons, Spurs, Blazers, Magic, Pacers, Wizards, Jazz all drop. So do the Mavericks, the Magic again, and the Thunder. Now, that would be crazy. That would just, oh my God, that would make my head hurt. That would make my head hurt. Oof, we got 3.5 minutes, man. We got 3.5 minutes. Hey, $2 dono from Roy. Thank you, man. Imagine the Mavs get Wemby. It would break the internet. That would be the one team to win it all that would just break the internet. The Kings should go after in free agency. I don't know. Dylan Brooks. I would actually have to look. I would love Josh Hart on the Kings, but they don't have really the money, and I think he's gonna go back to the Knicks. Dame to the Knicks doesn't make sense with Jalen Brunson there. Yeah, Bears got the first pick. They traded down, but they got the first pick. Blackhawks got first. Time for the Bulls. Hey, year of Chicago. I thought it was going to be the year for Philadelphia, and they were going to make the finals and lose after losing the Super Bowl and the World Series. Is the Bulls pick protected in any way? Yes, top 4. They jump from, 11, 12 into the top 4. Then it goes to Chicago. If it's outside the top 4, it goes to Orlando. Yeah, we got 2.5 minutes, man. We got 2.5 minutes. If you guys are on TV, what does the reveal countdown say? I'm at like 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Would I like Embiid in New York? Yeah, I can't lie. 2:10? Okay, yeah, you guys are probably like 30 seconds ahead of me. Because I am streaming this on what? My computer. So like probably when they do the introductions and like the first picks, I won't say anything. And then they usually go to a commercial after like pick 6 or something, or like with pick 5, the top 5 remaining. So then I'll kind of look at the chat and then we'll go back. How tall am I? 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. Jeremy Grant to the Cavs? That'd be sick. But what? You do like some type of Jetty Osman deal? I don't even know how you get there money-wise. Guys, we are so close to the starting. We are so close. There go my headphones. Oh my God, let's do this, man. Let's do this. What am I doing if Thunder get 1? Well, I'm making a number 1 pick rebuild tomorrow. So on my 2K channel, number 1 pick rebuild. Whoever wins it, I wonder who I'm gonna take there. And then my first post lottery mock draft out on this channel tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed. Hey Ethan, thank you for the $2 donation. I think the Hornets need Wemby the most. I agree, 100%. I agree. All right.
To meet the representatives.
Here we go, guys.
Tonight, representing.
I will not be looking at the chat. I'm going to be looking at the draft. Here we go.
David Griffin, the man who was on stage in 2019 when the Pelicans won.
Here we go.
The Zion Williamson lottery. Toronto has.
I don't think I'm going to.
Manager Bobby Webster.
Here we go, Bobby Webster.
Oklahoma City is amateur evaluation scout Nick Collison.
Nick Collison.
15 seasons.
Thunder legend.
The franchise. Chicago has sent Dalen Terry.
Dalen Terry?
18th pick in last year's NBA
Dalen Terry?
And representing Dallas is general manager
Nico Harrison. Kyrie's boy.
Nico Harrison. Utah has sent
Colin Sexton,
who just finished his first season with the Jazz and was the 8th pick in the 2018 draft. And then representing Washington,
Wes Unseld. Shout out to the coach. Love seeing a coach there.
Indiana has sent Tyrese
Halliburton,
who was selected to his first NBA All-Star.
I have a feeling about the Pacers, man.
And representing Orlando, head coach Jamal
Mosley,
who was on the podium last year when the Magic were awarded the first.
Maybe he's a good luck charm.
They are hoping to have similar luck here tonight. And then Portland has sent Brandon Roy, a 3-time NBA
Brandon
All-Star
Roy, look at him! Oh my God.
And representing Charlotte,
Mark Williams, okay.
15th pick in the 2022 draft. As for San Antonio, they have sent managing partner Peter J.
Never heard of this guy.
Houston has sent new head coach Ime
Ime's there.
And finally, representing Detroit,
Ben Wallace.
2004 NBA champion Ben Wallace, who is also a member of the Pistons front office.
I don't know if he was there in 2021.
All right, here we go.
They got the partner, Ernst & Young, the accounting audit firm, to make sure it's okay.
He's escorting the only man in this entire ballroom.
Here we go.
Who knows the results of
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous, and I don't even have a team in this.
Envelopes to the podium. But now, the time has come. Here is the NBA Deputy Commissioner and Chief Operating Officer Mark Tatum, who will
all right, here we
reveal
go.
the order of the
I
lottery
forget how many
for the
picks they do it
2023 NBA draft.
until they go to commercial. Here we go. Mark Tatum from 2K.
Thank you, Malika, and good luck, everyone.
Here we go.
The 14th pick in the 2023 NBA draft, presented by State Farm, will be made by
Pelicans?
the New Orleans
Okay, no, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I don't even have a team in here. Dallas needs to go to
The
11.
13th pick belongs to
Toronto Raptors?
Toronto Raptors.
Okay. I don't think we've seen a team like that move up yet with the new lottery odds.
Picking 12th will be
OKC?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
No surprises.
No
yet.
surprises,
Still going
okay.
according to form.
This should be Orlando. If it's Dallas,
11th pick in the NBA draft will go to
no way. Okay.
the Orlando
Okay.
Magic.
Damn.
Orlando
That means the
receives this
Knicks
pick
don't get a
from
pick.
Chicago due to the Nikola Vucevic.
All right, Dallas better be 10. If Dallas moves up, I'm going to lose my
Number
shit.
10 will be made
They're going to
by
move up. It's Dallas is going to freaking move up. Okay, no, they don't move up.
Dallas Mavericks.
Okay. Dallas does not
pick.
move up.
Had it fallen out of the top 10, it would have gone to New York.
Oh my God, we're going
Dallas
quick right
Porzingis
now.
trade.
Okay,
Ninth
who
pick
should this
goes
be?
to
Who's this? The Utah Jazz.
the Utah Jazz.
This was supposed to be Washington. Wait, no, I lied. Excuse me, I'm getting out of control. This is supposed to be Washington.
The 8th pick
No,
will be
no
made
surprises.
by
Okay,
Washington
no
Wizards.
surprises. This is gonna be Orlando. Pacers are gonna move up. We need a
7th
surprise.
pick in the
Pacers are gonna move up.
belongs
Pacers are
to
so gonna move up. No,
The Indiana Pacers.
there's been no surprises.
Pick number 6 goes to
No effing way Orlando moves up. What?
the Orlando Magic.
No
Nothing
surprises?
going to form thus far. Only one envelope.
There's no
left for the
surprises?
teams in the top 4.
The 5th pick will be made
This is
by
supposed to be Portland.
the
Detroit.
Pistons.
Wow.
Wow,
So Portland.
Detroit fell all the way out. And that means there are 4 remaining.
Wow.
Houston.
Wow,
San
Portland.
Antonio, the Charlotte Hornets,
Okay,
the
so
Portland
we're going to commercial. We're going to commercial.
walk
Portland
away
moves up.
with the number 1
Detroit
pick. Coming up,
drops from
drama
1 to
continues. We
5.
find out the order of those top 4 picks in the 2023 NBA draft. That's when we come back.
The NBA Draft Lottery is presented by State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan
Okay,
helps you create
honestly,
an affordable price just for you.
I'm just tweeting out. Okay. That sucks if you're a Pistons fan. What I need here is the Rockets to be 4. Because then I am perfect. Okay, let me mute this. Let me mute this. I am perfectly okay with any of those teams getting number 1. So Wemby's gonna be a Blazer, a Hornet, a Rocket, or a Spur. We want him in San Antonio. I honestly would be okay if he ends up in Charlotte. Portland, I want to see Portland get 2 because that's where I think they could trade the pick. So I need Portland at 2 or 3. And then, yeah, 1, I just 4. Okay, I need 4 Houston. 2 and 3's got to be Portland and Charlotte. And then number 1, San Antonio. Damn, that sucks. Wow. Pistons, man. Pistons fall to 5. I'm trying to even think a mock draft. Who's going at 5? Are they going in on Cam Whitmore? Are they on an Asura Thompson right now? Maybe. Wow. Let me refresh my thing. Who's at 6? Orlando, right? Orlando didn't move up. So Orlando's at 6. Oh, man. Who does Orlando take at 6? Taylor Hendricks? No. Asura? No. God, I don't even know who. I don't like Orlando at 6. They could be a trade team. But yeah, the Blazers get a top 4 pick. You know what? I'm okay with the Blazers getting it. We got 2,400 people in here. If you guys could drop a like on this stream, I would really appreciate it. We have the final picks coming up. My mock draft will be tomorrow. Full round post-lottery mock draft on the channel tomorrow and on my 2K channel. 6 Rings of Steel. You guys probably already know it. I will be doing a number 1 pick rebuild as well. Wow. So yeah, Dallas keeps their pick. Damn. Yeah, Detroit did get just sucker punched. That sucks. Wow. All right. So I'm nervous. Dude, if I was a fan of one of these four, I'd be bugging out. I mean, Houston would be interesting. Like, I don't want to hate on Houston, but yeah, like, what happens to Şengün or Jabari? I feel like I don't even know. You roll with Şengün and Wemby at the 4 and the 5. Do you put Jabari at the 3, or would you like, we'll move Jabari? Trade him to San Antonio real quick for Keldon Johnson. I'm just kidding. All right, so we're waiting for this to go back. I don't really know if I want to look at the chat, but it looks like it isn't back for you guys. A lot of people saying Portland deserves 1. Portland does. I would be okay with like Dame getting rewarded, but honestly, what if they get 2 and they're like, okay, we're no like better off adding a Scoot Henderson to this team with Damian Lillard or Brandon Miller even. Let's go out and try to trade that pick for a star that's on the market. Now that would be a fun offseason. So for like offseason stuff, I need Blazers at 2 or 3. Perfectly okay with. At the end of the day, I would be okay with Charlotte at 1. I wouldn't be mad. It would be like kind of a letdown, just like market size wise. But like him and LaMelo would be super fun to watch, and it completely changes the course of that franchise. So yeah, I guess they get rewarded for their incompetence. San Antonio for obvious reasons, but I have a feeling San Antonio is going to be 4. And are we back? I think we're back.
Welcome back to the
Here we go. We are back.
NBA Draft Lottery presented by State Farm.
We are back.
Oh.
We're showing LeBron.
LeBron James is the best high school basketball player I have ever.
We're showing LeBron propaganda right now. We don't need LeBron propaganda. We got 2,500 people in here. Drop a like if you guys enjoy the content. All right. Enough with the LeBron stuff right now. We got Wemby to talk about.
LeBron James
wins his fourth
title.
All right. I keep forgetting Nuggets. Like, we already have Nuggets Lakers after this. Like, I'm so excited for this series, man. It's going to be freaking great. I think it is, at least. Like, I think this could have potential to, like, be one of the best series of the playoffs. Like, it could top Sacramento, Golden State. What has been the best series in the East so far? I guess Boston, Philly, by default. There's Wemby.
Other star that we will be talking about 20 years from now, Victor Wembanyama.
Bro, he has so much hype. I feel for him, man. He's got a lot of pressure.
To find out where he may be calling home in just a matter of minutes. We're actually going to talk to Victor soon, but first, let's find out the final 4 picks.
Here we go. Here we go.
Draft lottery.
Here we go.
Who will it be that walks away number 1? Is it Houston?
Here we go.
San Antonio, Charlotte, or Portland? Joining us once again to announce the order of the top 4 picks in
Here
the
we
NBA
go.
Draft lottery is Deputy Commissioner and Chief
Mark
Operating
Tatum.
Officer.
Tatum's dad.
Thanks again, Malika. The 4th
It's going to be San Antonio.
in the NBA draft goes to...
Yes! Okay, I'm okay with the Rockets at 4. I'm okay with the Rockets at 4. Oh my god. Please be Portland. I wanted to see a big trade from Portland. Come on. Please be Portland. Yes! Yes! I'm okay with this. Portland's got to make a trade. Paul George, you are a Blazer. I'm just kidding. Please be Charlotte. Please be Charlotte. Please be Charlotte. Yes! Wemby's a freaking Spur. Yo! Wemby's a Spur. Oh my god, it was...
San Antonio Spurs.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
2023.
Wemby's a Spur. Wow, that was actually like perfect. Like what I wanted to happen. That is crazy. Pop gets Wemby. David Robinson to dunk into Wemby. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. I'm like kind of speechless right now. I can't believe he ended up going to San Antonio. Wemby is a San Antonio Spur. All right. Number 1 pick Spurs rebuild tomorrow. And then mock draft. You guys are knowing. Wow. Wow. I'm very okay with this. I'm very close. Yo, Nikki, thank you for the $2 dono. I appreciate that. Low-key boring. Yeah. Charlotte at 2? Whoa, hold on. Is this Brandon Miller at 2? Brandon Miller at 2? And then Scoot? Okay, but yeah, like that's why I was okay with Portland not getting number 1, because now I think Portland is going to trade that pick. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Unless I'm going to talk myself into the LaMelo Ball, Scoot Henderson fit. Do they trade the pick? I feel like they're a Brandon Miller team. Jordan's going to be like, I want Brandon Miller. I want Brandon Miller. Wow. All right. Quick top 5 mock before we go. Sir McClappington, thank you for the $5 dono, man. Did not want to see the Spurs get it. Love your content. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That does mean a lot. I feel that, though. I feel that. Wemby at 1. I'll say Brandon Miller at 2. No, I'm saying Scoot at 2 to Charlotte. Brandon Miller at 3 to Portland, but I do think Portland's going to trade the pick. 4 is Houston. That is Cam Whitmore written all over it. All over it. Or Amen Thompson. I lied. Okay, no. That is Amen Thompson written all over it. And 5 is Detroit. That has Cam Whitmore written all over it. That's what I like to see. So, that is my top 5 mock. We've been streaming for roughly an hour. They actually went through that pretty quickly. I guess they wanted to get that Wemby interview in. Wow. That's crazy. I just can't believe the Spurs ended up getting it because I was perfectly okay. I think I tweeted out today my top 5 landing spots for Wemby, and he was and the Spurs were number 1. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Like I said, number 1 pick Spurs Rebuild will be out tomorrow. Full first round mock on this channel. That Spurs Rebuild will be on the 2K channel, 6 Rings of Steel. Thank you all for coming out, though. I really appreciate it. That was super fun. That was fun to live stream the lottery. I'm glad I did that than making it just a normal YouTube video. So, yeah, it's about to be an interesting draft process. We know the draft order. This is fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.